Hello, Reid. How are you doing?
Hey, how you guys doing tonight?
Good. Glad to have you on, man.
Good. Excellent. I appreciate you guys having me on the show. It's a big honor, and I've heard a lot of great things about you guys, and I just wanted to appreciate you guys, let you know, that I appreciate you having me on the show.
Well, what's been going on with you? I mean, you're a young cat, but you've been in the wrestling. You've pretty much been in wrestling your entire life. So what's currently new with Reid Flair?
Well, currently, as far as work goes, I'm working as a personal trainer in Charlotte, North Carolina, at a place called Charlotte Fitness. It's the number one health weight management clinic in North Carolina. Voted by its peers. And I'm wrestling the independent circuits, anywhere from Florida, Georgia, Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. And, right now I'm really just trying to, master the craft they call professional wrestling, So when that day does come, hopefully within the next year or so, that I get an opportunity to hopefully show the WWE my skills, I'll be ready and prepared to give them what they want.
So you're thinking you're about a year away from taking it to that next level.
Well, that's my goal. My dad started wrestling professionally when he was 23 years old. Actually about 3 months after he turned 23, and I just turned 23 February 22nd of this year. So, I'd like to get, 4 or 5 matches a month, and, I'm also, practicing with some guys, here in Charlotte, different places. But, a year, 2 years, when I'm, physically and mentally ready, and when I think that, that I'll be at my best. My skills have gotten better, each match. I'm working really hard, training really hard, and, I think that, some guys try to, not that they try to start too young, but they're just put into a position on TV where they haven't, really gotten a chance to master their craft outside of the, WWE or TNA, and they just don't end up being successful as they could be. So right now, I'm really just trying to, as they say, pay my dues and, become the best wrestler that I can be.
That's a good point, and I want to ask you on that. How frequent, I believe you started, in 2008? Is that when you got your debut match there against the Nasty Boys?
I did, yes. That was 2008, I believe. And, I'd actually, probably only been in a wrestling ring about 3 times before that. So it wasn't the best match by any means, but, wrestling the Nasty Boys was a great honor, and, also having Hulk Hogan and my father there was, meant a tremendous amount to me. And, I definitely, wrestling on the weekends and stuff like that. Since then, I've had a chance to wrestle a lot of the great guys on the indie scene, as well as a lot of the veterans who are now wrestling, on the independent circuit. And, I just continue to improve week after week.
Now, I want to go back to something you said just a moment ago where, you want to pay your dues and not rush it. A lot of guys who started in around the same time that you started, the DiBiase's, Cody Rhodes, all these second and third generation stars, relatively around the same amount of time, they're already in FCW. Is it by design that you are still on the indie scenes perfecting your craft versus going to FCW, or is there something else there? Have you met with them and they say you haven't ready, or you haven't even reached out to them? Where are you at that?
No, I met with them back in late 2007, early 2008, and had an opportunity to go down to FCW, but I just mentally and skill-wise just wasn't ready to be put in that position.
Mm-hmm.
Could you hold on 1 second for me, sir?
Sure. For those just tuning in, we're talking with Reid Flair, discussing his journey here in the beautiful world of professional wrestling. If you have questions, go ahead and hit us up on Twitter, Facebook.
Sorry about that, sir.
You're good. Or check us out in the chat room. Now, we were talking about FCW there. So you spoke with
they gave me the opportunity to go, and I had some personal stuff going on. I was just in my freshman year in college, and just took a lot of things for granted. I probably was going out a lot and stuff with my friends and stuff like that, and just being a young kid, some people take a little bit more time to grow up. Maturity-wise, I was there, but I just wasn't there in mindset. So I just think that if I'm able to go there in a year, I'll be a much better product. I'll already be established as far as the indie scene goes. My skill level will be much higher than it would have been then, and actually when they had offered me to go to FCW then, I had never been in a ring, so I don't want to I got the opportunity back then just because of who my father was, pretty much,
Right.
Now I want the opportunity for me to go there to be because of who I am. I want them to want me because of my skill, my talent, and what I can offer to them. Not just because of who my name is and stuff like that. And those other second generation guys who are there, are doing awesome. They definitely deserve their due. I know those guys train really hard down there and stuff like that. Just myself personally, I was not ready to be put in that situation. I needed more time to develop myself as as an adult, and just wanted myself mentally to be prepared to be myself,
right,
be at my best.
And it's been in the news of things that have happened to you. Are you at this point? Are you able to handle it? Because they speak on the world. Everybody knows about wrestling and the old school mentality, living the lifestyle. Your father, very famous for living the lifestyle of a professional wrestler, like a rock star. Have you outgrown that, or just learned from the things that you've had personally? And are you at that point now where you could handle the stardom of WWE or professional wrestling?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that, because that's kind of where I was at, at that time in my life. I was living with my father, and of course he's already established as most say the greatest professional wrestler of all time. So I didn't understand or wasn't able to grasp the aspect of I can't do what he does. I can't. I need to be in bed at 9 o'clock. Getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, training and stuff like that. And the wrestling business has changed a lot, especially with just the years and things that have happened in the business. It's different these days. You can't be foolish outside of the ring, and you really got to watch your back, and you got to be a role model, and especially with the internet and the TV these days and stuff like that, you are you're put on a public stand every day. So Yeah, I've definitely learned from that. I'm in a place right now where, I've maturity-wise, I've grown, I would say tenfold. And, if the opportunity were to come,